Hello， 大家好，欢迎再次回到我的频道。那这期呢，我们是拍自 Sherlock Holmes，The Crimes and Punishment 的这款游戏。那时候我们上一集是提到了那个他上吊嘛，现在我们来查看他的尸体有什么可疑，为什么他会上吊的原因。我们话不多说，赶紧开始吧。
The mark around the neck is very visible. He died instantly.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot. Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case.
Mr. Holmes?
Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Precisely.
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that we may recreate the events of that morning. Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time. Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn. Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside... Martin... Miss... Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
What should we do next?
Let us summarize. Martin Hay. Perfect, Watson.
Holmes, don't...
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side? No! Stop! I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
This is tragic, Holmes.
Are you able to do anything?
I'm afraid not. The poison has been fulgurating. Her heart stopped instantly, poor child.
哎呀，那怀特这个女孩子是共犯来的，对。我们重新播放结局吧，因为我刚刚是可以阻止他的，就后面的可以阻止他自杀，对，喝下那个毒药，可是太快了，不懂是因为他结局是要这样还是怎样。我想知道的是，如果你阻止到他，他会把整个事情的真相会说出来嘛？对，所以我重新试过一下他的结局。
What should we do next, Holmes?
「那我们赶紧的下去 skip 掉他们说话吧。
But Holmes...
You... I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Or worse?
诶，这结局是这样而已啊。对，那看一下，他总结就是怀特这小姐呢是一个非常危险的女人，然后她和那个上吊的人共同策划这个杀人计划啦。然后她发现她自己得不到那个邓恩，就是刚刚那个一开始死掉的那个邓恩老人，对。然后得到不到他的帮助了过后，他就把他的重点移向了那个阿尔伯特身上，然后在计划暴露之后，他被波哈米对自杀，所以我们要把他判成法律制裁，对啦，一定要，因为太过分了。那本期视频就到这里啦。如果你们喜欢我的影片的话，请记得按赞、订阅、分享。那如果你们有什么想法的话呢，也可以留言告诉我。你们觉得我查案这个会有什么疑点吗？对啦，那我们下期再见，拜。